In a city of towering skyscrapers and ruthless ambition, their two worlds were never meant to collide. Anna, an intern fueled by instant noodles and dreams bigger than her tiny apartment, navigated the sprawling hallways of Sterling Industries with wide-eyed determination. Her life was a careful balance of budgets and bus schedules, a world away from the one inhabited by the man at the top. Mr. Alexander Sterling, the enigmatic CEO, lived a life of tailored suits, boardroom battles, and a silence that echoed through his penthouse suite. His world was one of power, precision, and profound isolation. Destiny, however, had a messy sense of humor. One frantic Monday morning, a whirlwind of apologies and spilled coffee brought them face to face. As the dark liquid stained his immaculate white shirt, their eyes met for the first time. And in that fleeting, chaotic moment, an unexpected spark ignited in the sterile corporate air. The incident should have been a footnote in his powerful career, a minor inconvenience quickly forgotten. Yet Alexander found himself inexplicably drawn to the memory of the flustered intern with an apology in her eyes and a fire in her spirit. He started noticing her the last one to leave the office, her brow furrowed in concentration over spreadsheets that others deemed mundane. He sought her out, using a flimsy excuse about the dry cleaning bill. Their conversations, at first stilted and formal, soon melted away the corporate hierarchy. One late night, long after the building had emptied, he found her asleep at her desk. He gently woke her, and what followed was a conversation that stripped away their titles. Under the soft glow of a desk lamp, they spoke not as CEO and intern, but as two lonely souls. He confessed the crushing weight of his legacy, and she shared her fear of failing the family who had sacrificed everything for her. They discovered a shared vulnerability, a loneliness that power and poverty could not touch. The annual Sterling Industries Gala was an ocean of champagne, fake smiles, and whispered power plays. Anna, attending in a simple dress she had saved for months to buy, felt like a rowboat in a sea of yachts. Her presence did not go unnoticed. A jealous senior executive, a man known for his sharp tongue and ambition, cornered her by the terrace. With a smirk, he loudly remarked on how some people would do anything to climb the corporate ladder, his insinuation hanging poisonously in the air. The sting of his words brought tears to Anna's eyes. Before she could utter a defense, a calm, authoritative voice cut through the chatter. He placed a protective hand on her back, his gaze cold as steel as he faced her tormentor. In front of the company's most influential figures, he didn't just defend her. He laid his heart bare. He spoke of her integrity, her brilliance, and the light she had brought into his gilded cage. Then, turning to a stunned Anna, he confessed that his feelings for her had grown into something far deeper than he ever imagined possible. A collective gasp swept through the ballroom, the silence thick with shock and judgment. The whispers turned from corporate gossip to scandalous speculation. But for the first time, Alexander Sterling didn't care about the opinions of others. He only saw Anna, her eyes shining with a mixture of disbelief and dawning joy. Ignoring the sea of staring faces, he took her hand in his. Her fingers intertwined with his, a perfect fit. Without a single word, they turned their backs on the glittering, judgmental crowd and walked out of the grand ballroom together. They stepped out into the cool night air, leaving behind the world of expectations and stepping into one of their own making, hand in hand. And so, under a blanket of city lights, their unlikely love story truly began, proving that the heart rarely follows the rules.